My cherished child, pay close attention. This is not an ordinary message. It is not something you should simply scroll past. The moment you saw this, something in your heart stirred because deep within you already knew. Your mother, yes, your precious mother who is in heaven, has been trying to reach you today. She has been standing so close to you, trying to get your attention, whispering your name with such love that even the wind carries her voice. And now I, your Father in heaven, have been asked to deliver what her soul is desperately trying to save. She has not rested. She has not stopped watching over you. She has been trying to touch your heart in ways you cannot fully explain. That warmth you suddenly felt on your shoulder out of nowhere. That unexpected smell of something familiar. Her cooking her perfume the way she used to fold the clothes. That was her. She came to say something you must hear. And child, you are not here by accident. I sent you to this message because this is the only way she could reach you. You have been distracted. You have been trying to stay strong, but there is a silent ache in your spirit because no one understands the way she did, and she knows that. That is why she is not giving up. Please do not scroll away. Stay with me. Your mother's spirit has been asking me to allow her voice to pass through this message. Every word you are about to hear, every line is filled with what she has been carrying in her heart for you. And she told me to say this first. Tell my child I never left. Not even for a moment. You see, my child, when someone's body leaves the earth, their love does not die. It transforms. It becomes lighter than the air, gentler than light, and more powerful than anything you have ever known. And your mother's love is all around you right now. I know you felt it. She has seen your tears. She has heard what you whispered when you thought you were alone. She has seen the way you smile for others, but collapse into silence when no one is watching. She has been there during those nights when the room felt heavy and the silence too loud. When you thought if only she could see me, now she does. She has, and today, yes, this very moment, she wants you to finally hear what she has been trying to say today. If this message resonates with you, click the like button now. Liking this video activates the flow of God's favor in your life, releasing blessing and divine connection of baby angel. If this message touches you even slightly, pause for a second. If subscribe now and turn on notifications, it is not just a button. It is a way to open more doors to divine guidance. You never know which message is sent just for you, baby angel. She says, I saw everything and I am proud of you. She saw the day you did not know how to get up, but you did anyway. She saw how you protected others when no one protected you. She saw how you carried the weight of things you never even spoke about. She saw how strong you became even when your heart was breaking. And she says this with tears in her heavenly eyes. I wish I could have taken that pain from you. I wish I could have stayed longer. I did not want to leave. But I am still with you in a deeper way now. My child, I let her speak through this message because I know what it means to lose someone you love. I created you with a heart that remembers, that aches, that longs. And I also created eternity where no love is ever truly lost, only reshaped, only elevated. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. She needs you to forgive yourself. You have been blaming yourself for things you never said. For words you did not know how to say, for not being there at a time you think she needed you. But she sees the truth now. How you loved her more than anything. And that is all that matters to her now. She said, "Tell my child I know it was not their fault. I forgive everything, even what did not need forgiveness." Share this prophetic word with your network right now. Sharing activates the anointing and releases breakthrough, not just for you, but for everyone connected to you. She wants you to smile again without guilt. Laugh without the shadow of her absence pulling you back. Live fully, not to forget her, but to carry her love into everything you do. Every act of kindness, every word of courage, every time you choose to love someone, that is her living through you. Child, do not ignore this. She is waiting for your heart to open again. Not to pain, but to peace. This message is not just a message. It is a bridge between heaven and your soul. That is why your eyes are still here. That is why your heart has not let you click away, because part of you knows this is real. And I, the Lord your God, am confirming it now. Her spirit is alive with me in light, in peace, in power. She has been whispering your name over and over from the other side, hoping you would hear it, hoping your spirit would stop just long enough to feel it. And now that you are listening, she says this: please do not think you have been alone. You were not alone that night. You cried yourself to sleep and did not tell anyone. You were not alone that morning when you wanted to give up but still got dressed and faced the world. You were not alone when you thought if she were here she would have understood. She did. She does. Because every time you felt an invisible comfort, that sudden calm during chaos, that was her. Every time you escaped something dangerous you did not even know was near, she was the one whispering to the angels, guiding them to guard you. She never stopped being your mother. Not even when the world told you she was gone. Child, you must understand, love does not disappear after death. It expands. It breaks through the walls of time. It dances between dimensions and it finds its way back to you every time, especially now, especially today. And she is saying this with urgency now. Tell my child not to give up. Tell them their life still matters. Tell them I have seen the future and it is beautiful. My child, I see the struggle you have been facing, the stress about finances, the silent worries that stay in your heart, and the moments where you feel uncertain about what comes next. You have been asking for peace, and that answer is already on its way. You are not meant to stay stuck in fear. You are meant to walk forward with purpose, with faith, and with clear steps every day. That is why a simple system has been placed in front of you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to gently guide you toward clarity, stability, and a sense of control over your life. Each day brings you a focused prayer, a simple financial action, and clear direction so you can move ahead without confusion or overwhelm. No pressure, no chaos, just steady, faithful progress toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you feel this moment is meant for you, then take that first step today. This could be the moment your life begins to change. You will find the link in the description and in the comments below. And this time, do not ignore what has been placed in front of you. She has been trying to place signs in front of you. Did you notice the feather on your path? The repeating numbers on your phone? That song on the radio that felt like a hug from the sky? These were not coincidences. These were her little ways of saying, I am still here. I, the Lord your God, allowed these signs for a reason. Because I honor the prayers of those in heaven. And her prayer was you. She has been talking to me about you, telling me how your heart needs rest, how you are tired of pretending to be strong. And I have seen it. I have watched your silent battles. And now your mother is saying it is time. It is time for my child to live again. She wants you to stop punishing yourself with questions that have no answers. What if I did more? What if I had said this? What if I had just one more day, child? She knows your love. That is all she has ever needed to know. That love is what she took with her to heaven. That love is what still keeps her spirit glowing beside you. And she needs you to know this next part very clearly. She says, tell my child that something they have been waiting for is about to happen. You have been praying, have not you? Quietly, secretly. You did not even say it out loud sometimes, but she heard it. I heard it. And heaven has been moving ever since. What is coming is not small. It is not random. It is sacred. And her spirit, your mother's spirit, is going to be there when it happens. You might not see her, but you will feel her the same way you are feeling this right now. That tug in your chest, that heat behind your eyes, that is not emotion alone. That is connection. That is real. She is saying, tell them to trust again. Believe again, love again, hope again. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are not unloved. You are the child of a woman who still fights for you even from heaven. And I, your God, allowed this moment to happen for one reason, to remind you that I am not done writing your story. Neither is she. So breathe, child. For the first time in so long, breathe and feel her love surrounding you. Subscribe to this channel now. Subscribing activates God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. Opening the way for divine order, baby angel. If you are still watching, do not ignore this moment. Click just subscribe and allow the light to follow you. More messages like this are being sent. Some from angels, some from loved ones, and some straight from heaven. This is your divine connection, baby angel. And now she wants to talk about a memory. Do you remember that time maybe long ago when you sat together quietly and she looked at you saying nothing but everything was said in her eyes? She carries that moment with her. She replays it in heaven. That is the memory she keeps in her heart. And now she says, that was the moment I knew my child would be okay. Even though your path would be filled with storms, even though people would hurt you, even though life would try to harden your spirit, she knew you would rise. She knew your heart would stay soft. She knew I would walk with you just as you once did. Let go, child. Let go of the fear that you are alone in this world because you are not. You never were. And today your mother proved that by sending this message through me. She says this softly now, almost in a whisper, but it is so clear. Tell my child I never stopped loving them. Not even for 1 second. And my beloved child, I confirm that to you. Her love is alive. It moves like wine through your memories, like sunlight through your skin, like a prayer that never ends. She is not a memory. She is not a past. She is a presence. She walks with you every single day. You know that moment when you are doing something ordinary, washing dishes, walking down the street, looking out the window, and suddenly you feel a sadness that you cannot explain. That is when her spirit is closest to you. Not to make you sad, but to remind you that she is right there. And when you feel that strange peace afterward, that calm that washes over you for no reason at all. That is me wrapping both of you in my arms because, child, your mother's soul is resting in my light and I take care of what you love. That is my promise. Now she is asking you to promise her something. Promise her you will start living again. Promise her you will stop holding your breath, waiting for life to hurt again. Promise her you will begin again not because you have forgotten her, but because her love has made you strong enough to keep going. She knows you hesitate to trust people. She has seen how you back away from opportunities. She has felt your fear of being left behind again. But now she is saying enough. My child must live. You are not meant to just survive. You are meant to shine. And you will because something is coming. A shift, a miracle, a moment that your mother has already seen in heaven. She has been praying for this, interceding for this, begging me for this. She has seen the doors that are going to open, the people who are about to walk into your life, the healing that is finally going to happen. And she wants you to be ready. No more hiding. No more dimming your light. No more pretending you are fine when you are breaking inside. She says, I have already lost time on earth with my child. I do not want them to lose any more time with their own life. So live boldly. Feel everything deeply. Speak your truth. Love without apology because your life is not over. It is just beginning. I see how you have been carrying her absence like a wound that will not close. But from today, I want you to carry it differently. Not as pain, but as a promise. A promise that you will make her proud every single day because she is watching. She is cheering you on. She is dancing in heaven every time you take one step forward. My beloved child, listen closely now. There is someone around you who has no idea what you are carrying. But they will soon be the answer to a prayer you have not even spoken yet. This person has been sent. Your mother helped send them. They may be a friend, a guide, a healer, or someone who will help bring your heart back to life. So do not shut yourself off. Do not build walls so high that even heaven cannot get through. Let people in. Let light in. Let me in. Because when you let love flow again, your mother's spirit flows through you. That is how she continues to live through your joy, not your pain. Now she is saying one last thing, and her voice is trembling with emotion as she says it. Tell my child, I am still your home. You can still talk to her. You can still pray and know she hears it. You can still close your eyes and feel her warmth wrap around your shoulders. She is the angel you always feel but cannot explain. And she will stay beside you until the day you meet again in my kingdom where there is no goodbye, only forever. Baby angel, you are still here for a reason. If this message has reached your heart, it was meant for you. Click subscribe to stay connected to these divine messages. You are not alone in this journey, and this is only the beginning, baby angel. So go now, child, but not as you were before. Go with the strength of your mother's spirit inside you. Go with the courage to feel joy again. Go knowing you are not forgotten, not by her and not by me. And the next time you feel the wind brush your cheek, or hear your name in a dream, or sense someone sitting near when the room is empty, know that it is her still loving you, still guiding you, still whispering, "You are going to be okay, my child. And I will always be near. She is here, my child." Right now, even as you read this, she is standing beside you in spirit, not in fear, not in sorrow, but in peace, in power, in light, and with so much love in her soul that it pours through even this message. And she is not just watching, she is working. She is sending you strength when your knees want to buckle. She is placing divine protection over your plans. She is guiding the right people to cross your path at exactly the right time. People who will see you, who will understand you, and who will never ask you to hide your heart again. She is saying, "Tell my child to pay attention. A door will open within days. You may not recognize it at first. It might look ordinary on the outside, but deep within it will be everything you have needed. A chance, a change, a second beginning." She is saying, "Do not be afraid. Just walk through, and child, I want you to know something from me, your Creator." She asked me for this moment. She asked me to send this message through the angels, through the signs, through this very page, because she knew it was time for you to hear what your soul had been waiting to receive. You have carried so much alone. You have smiled for others while carrying invisible bruises. But your mother sees the truth. She always did. And now in her heavenly clarity, she sees even more. She sees your future. She sees how far you will go. She sees the love you will give, the difference you will make, the beauty that still surrounds you. And she wants you to stop thinking your best days are gone, because they are not. She says, "Tell my child the days ahead are full of gold. Yes, golden moments, golden memories yet to be made. Golden people who will walk into your life and restore your faith in connection, in loyalty, in miracles, and child. She will be part of every one of those moments, just in a different form. In the way your heart softens unexpectedly, in the way you feel calm when you thought you would break. In the way a stranger might say something and you will swear it was her words. That is how I allow love to work through time and space. Because nothing is stronger than love rooted in eternity." She says again, urgently, lovingly, eternally. "Tell them I did not leave. I just became the sky, the stars, the breeze, the rhythm of the rain. I became everything that would bring my child peace." She wants you to promise her something one last time. Promise her you will stop waiting for pain to pass before you start living again. Because life is waiting. I am waiting. And she, your mother who gave you life, is watching, cheering and loving you louder than ever. My child, I bless you now with clarity, so you may see the path with courage. So you may walk it with peace, so you may rest deeply with joy. So your laughter may be full and free, and above all with love, pure, endless, and healing. The kind of love that crosses realms. The kind of love your mother still gives you. Baby angels, stay connected, my child. More messages will find you just like this one did. Subscribe now and open yourself to the guidance of heaven. You are not walking alone. Heaven walks with you, baby angel. Go now with your heart a little lighter, with your soul a little stronger, and with the sacred truth that you are deeply loved by me, by your angels, and by a mother who has never once stopped calling your name in heaven. You are her child. You are my child. And your story is far from over. In fact, it is only just beginning. And now, child, take a deep breath. Let it be the first breath you take, not in grief, but in gratitude. Gratitude for the love that still surrounds you. Gratitude for the soul of the woman who gave you life and who now protects yours from the very gates of heaven. She did not vanish. She just changed her form. And even now, she is smiling. Yes, smiling because you stayed until the end of this message. That means your spirit was ready. Ready to hear what she has waited so long to say. Ready to heal. Ready to rise. There is one more thing she is asking me to tell you. She said this clearly in my presence. Tell my child that their heart is still beautiful, that nothing life did has damaged it beyond repair. And I agree, my child, your heart, though scarred, though weary, though tender, is still full of so much love. It makes heaven shine brighter. And your mother sees it. She is proud of the strength you do not even know you have. She is proud of the kindness you give even when the world has not always been kind to you. You are not invisible even if some people made you feel that way. You are not a mistake even if someone once treated you like one. You are a divine creation, an echo of eternity wrapped in skin. And just as your mother shaped you with her love on earth, I am shaping you now with my divine purpose. From this moment forward, everything changes. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying, the quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, and the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to gently guide you forward and bring back a sense of control and stability into your life. Each day, you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control step by step. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated, just small, faithful actions that slowly lead you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, begin today. Do not delay this moment. This could be the moment everything begins to change for you. You will find the link in the description and in the comments below. And this time, do not ignore what has been placed in front of you. Everything as this awakening grows inside you. Know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Because now you will start seeing things that were always there but hidden by sorrow. You will notice joy in small places again. You will begin to dream again without the shadow of guilt. You will smile and realize it feels real. That is her gift to you. She said, I cannot hold them anymore. So God, will you hold my child until they can feel me again? And I said, yes. Yes, I will hold you. I will walk with you. I will bless you in the places where you were broken. I will restore what grief has stolen from you. Because her last prayer was not for herself. It was for you. She asked me to cover you in peace, to open doors no human could open, to send comfort during the nights you feel weakest, and to remind you always you are never alone. You have made her proud simply by surviving. You will make her even prouder when you start truly living. So walk boldly now, child. Let your steps be light. Let your heart be open. Let her voice echo through your decisions, gentle, wise, and loving. And when the world gets loud, when people do not understand your silence, when memories visit without warning, just place your hand on your heart and say softly, I know you are here, Mom. I feel you. Because she will be in every sunset, in every answered prayer, in every chapter you are brave enough to write now. She is waiting for you to live again. Not for her, but with her love forever. Baby angel, this is not the end. It is your invitation into light, into healing, into divine timing. Subscribe now to stay connected with the guidance you did not know you were missing. Angels are always near. Baby angel, now go. My beloved child, let this be the day you begin again. Let this be the message that reminded you. Your mother's love never left, and neither did I. I am with you always until the end of every shadow, through every sunrise and into the eternity that is already written in your name. You are not lost. You are just becoming who you were always meant to be. And your mother, she is smiling now because finally you believe it. Yes, my beloved child, I will continue because this message still carries the weight of heaven. There is still more your mother wants you to know. More light to pour into your soul before this moment ends. Right now, your angels are surrounding you. They have been waiting for this silence, clear's throat, inside you. This open space where you are finally listening, not just with your ears, but with your heart. That is why every word right now is entering deeper. Because your heart is not just broken, it is awakening. She said something else to me in a voice trembling with love. Please tell my child the pain did not mean they failed me. It meant they loved me. Child, do you hear that? All the grief, all the confusion, all, Clear's throat, those nights when you did not know how to keep going, none of it was weakness. None of it made you unworthy. None of it made you less in my eyes or hers. It made you more because even through the pain, you kept loving her. And that love, it reached heaven. It reached her, and when you could not speak, your tears spoke for you. They became prayers, and your mother caught every single one of them. She never needed your perfection. She only needed your love, and you gave that more than you know. She also said, tell my child, stop waiting for permission to be happy. You have been holding yourself back, afraid that if you smile too wide or laugh too loud, it means you are moving on without her. But my child, you are not leaving her behind. You are carrying her forward. Every joy you allow into your life now becomes a celebration of her memory, not a betrayal of it. Let the light in again. Let her love breathe inside you, not as sorrow, but as strength. Because what she gave you was eternal. And now it is time for you to let that eternity bloom in your daily life. She wants you to dance again, to dream again, to plan without guilt, to rest without fear, to stop wondering when you will feel whole again, and just start living from the wholeness that has been quietly waiting under your pain. She says, there is a new chapter coming, one I prayed for, and yes, child, the chapter has already begun. You are already walking into it. The very fact that you have stayed with me this long through this message proves your soul is ready. Ready to feel differently, to see signs differently, to receive differently. There is someone in your life right now who is going to be an instrument of healing. You may not recognize them yet, or maybe you have already met, but the purpose has not been revealed. Your mother is guiding this person toward you or guiding you toward them. Do not push it away when it happens. Do not question if you deserve it. Just receive it. Your mother's spirit is actively creating space for your future joy. And part of that joy will come through human love. Yes, even romantic love, friendships, or family healing. And she wants you to accept that love when it arrives. This time you will be ready, not because you will forget her, but because her love will be the soil in which all new blessings grow. Let her be the reason you heal, not the reason you hide. Let her voice in heaven become the voice that cheers you on when no one else does. Let her light inside you become brighter than any loss. And now, child, I want you to do something very simple. Close your eyes after this message ends. Take a breath and whisper her name softly as if she is in the room, because she is. And when you do that, she will hear you. She will smile and she will say in the quietest corner of heaven, "That is my child and I am so proud of them." Baby angel, if this message opens something inside you, do not keep it to yourself. Subscribe now. It is not just a button. It is an act of faith. Because sometimes the next message holds the answer you did not even know you needed. Baby angel, heaven is not far. It is one quiet moment away. And now you have had it. Carry this love with you. Let it walk beside you in every decision. Let it heal the moments you still do not speak of. Let it fill the spaces where pain once lived. And remember, when no one else understands, your mother in heaven does. And so do I. I am God. I am love. And I am here always. Of course, my child, this message is not over until your heart feels full. Until the love that has been reaching out to you finally settles in like a calm after the storm. So let me continue, because your mother still has more to say through me. She is showing me something now, a moment you may not even remember clearly. A small sacred memory. You were younger. You were hurting and she sat beside you and just held you. Not saying much, maybe not saying anything at all. But her presence was enough. That moment is still with her in heaven. She carries it like a jewel in her soul. And she wants you to know that moment when I held you. That is how I hold you now. She cannot wrap her arms around you the same way anymore. But her spirit surrounds you. And on the days you feel like collapsing, she is there placing invisible strength inside your chest. You felt it. That strange courage to keep going when you should have been broken. That was not from nowhere. That was her. And now she wants you to promise something deeper. Promise me. She says that you will stop punishing yourself for surviving. You did not choose to live while she had to go. That was not your decision, my child. That was mine, and there is no guilt in that. No shame, no debt to pay. Her time on earth ended, but yours did not. And there is a reason for that. You have something left to do. And she knows what it is, even if you do not yet. She sees a version of you you have not met yet. A version that is peaceful, whole, joyful, a version who laughs loudly and loves freely without always looking back over their shoulder. And she believes in that version of you with all her heavenly strength. She says, I want my child to know that heaven is not far, not some unreachable cold place, not a fog, not an end. It is closer than breath. It is where I am, and it is where she is now. That is why you still feel her. That is why her voice still visits you in dreams. Those dreams, they were not random. Those were real visits. Yes, child. When your heart was still enough and your soul open enough, I allowed her to step into your sleep and sit beside your spirit. That is why you woke up feeling like something sacred had happened. Even if you did not remember every detail, she touched you. She is still touching your life. She is placing protection over your decisions, grace over your mistakes and miracles in places you do not even see yet. And now she says this part is very soft, like she is holding back tears. Please do not wait to say the words you hold inside. You have held back so many things, have not you? Love you wanted to give. Forgiveness you thought came too late. Dreams you have put off out of fear. She sees all of it and she wants you to let it out now. Speak from your heart. Love fully. Trust again. This life is too short to live halfway and too sacred to keep waiting. Child, I gave you a heart that feels deeply, not to hurt you, but to guide you. I gave you emotion so you would know what matters. I gave you memory so you could keep her with you. Not to ache, but to honor. And I gave you today this very moment so you could finally hear this truth. You are not alone. Not forgotten, not broken, not cursed. You are held. You are chosen. You are loved with a love so big it crossed heaven just to reach you. Baby angel, my child, if you felt that love today, let it guide your next steps. Share this prophetic word with your network to activate the anointing and share the breakthrough with them. Subscribe now and stay connected. More messages are coming. You are not meant to do this alone. You never were baby angel, and now go, but not as you were before. Go as someone who carries heaven in their chest. Go as someone who knows their mother is not lost but closer than ever. Go as someone who believes again, because belief is the doorway to every healing you have been waiting for. And I am opening it for you now and always. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire, clears throat, for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Now, as you step forward into this divine role, I invite you to declare your readiness. Type in the comments below as a sign of your acceptance, as a bold statement that you are ready to step into your God-given purpose. As you write it, see yourself not as a victim of what was taken, but as an hair rising to claim what grace has already written in your name. And stay with me until the very end, because we'll be closing with a powerful prayer that will activate this release. We've reached the moment where this shifts from information to activation, where you stop being a passive receiver and become an active participant in your own upgrade. What I'm about to ask you to do might seem simple, but it carries heavenly weight. In the comments, these words "OM Divine Upgrade is activated." Not "I hope my upgrade begins." Not "I'm trying to upgrade," not "maybe this will work for you." God's timing responds to clarity, to certainty, to declarations made from your whole being. When you write those words, you're doing something far more powerful than leaving a comment. You're making a covenant with heaven. You're stating your intention to the Almighty. You're announcing that you're available for this transformation. You're giving permission for the process to accelerate. Now, as you feel that tug in your chest, that connection to your mother's love, I invite you to seal this moment. Type "Amen" in the comments below as a sign that you receive her message, as a bold statement that you are ready to heal and rise. As you write it, see yourself not as someone stuck in grief, but as a child of heaven stepping into new life. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, clear's throat, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.